Hi, thanks for joining me early this morning, again, a few days before Christmas, and I still have Christmas cards to send to some very special people. And so I wanted to make some things out of my digis. I figured I had digis, I had envelopes, I had stamps, I had glitter, I had crystal. I had just about everything I needed to make a couple of little really cool cards. So I thought I'd take you along with me and share the process. So I made some Christmas cards for some of these special people in my life that I wanted to send something for the year. And so I took some digis that I had and I did a little crystal, what have we got here? Frosted crystal, and I put that on. Some of the berries, I picked out certain areas of the cards that I wanted to put, and I put a little mica spray on those, a few of them too. This one I totally covered with the crystal, and this one I selected some areas like the berries and the bell and did the frosted crystal on those. So now what I'm going to do is decorate the backs, and then we will do the envelopes. So I did the envelopes on the fronts and the back, and the fronts are somewhere a little bit different, and these are the backs. So it's pretty simple, but I'll show you what I did. If you'd like to join me, I'll just get my stuff ready and we will move on to completing another card. All right, so these are all done. Some of them have Christmas pictures, and they're all done a little bit different. Embossing powder, silver glitter stamping. So let's move on to how we're going to do the back of or front of another one. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is just ink the edges a little bit. Make sure there's no white showing on the cut. And I'm doing all of these with a archival ink so that we don't run. It's permanent ink and we don't want water. If we get any water on, we don't want it to run. Okay, so we did that. And then I cut out, I don't know if you can see it very well on the ground. It's a snowflake, and I put it on the vellum. I printed it on vellum. And there is something already on the back of here, but I'm going to put these snowflakes on there. I'm going to glue those on, and then I'm going to do some stamping on the back. So I'm using Bearly Art Precision Craft glue. It's cheaper than the Art Glitter glue, and I'm finding it for these kind of products, it's pretty good stuff. So I'm just going to glue this all down on the edges. So I've just made myself a little clip. A pin, took a old safety pin and put a binding clip on it, and I keep that for my glue, and I can find that fairly easy. Okay, so let's see, that's up, and there's snowflakes, so there's no up or down, and I'll put that on. Now this glue dries clear, so that'll be fine. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do next here. Figured maybe we would stamp this on the back like that. So let's do that. So I don't have a stamp press. I don't even have an acrylic block. I'm just going to put this down. Yeah, right about there. Straight down. And press gently. And it's going on the vellum, so it's gonna have to take a second, but permanent ink. And up. Oh, dang it. All right, so we're gonna try and fix that. So as you can see, the little top didn't come out. I don't know, I can do that. So I'm gonna just do a quick little mask and try and just get his head on again. Yoink. This is the hard part. So I'm really guessing here. If I'm really off, I'll just use another piece of vellum. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. So, off. Perfect! I love it. Okay. So, sometimes you get lucky. All right, so let's think of what we're gonna do next. All right, so while the back is drying, I'm going to work a little bit more on the front, and I thought I would put a little decorative trim around the edges. So these I do use a block, if I can find it. I need to order more. They're pretty handy to have. So I keep them with the stamps, but they do wonders well. So this is just a cute little stamp edging, stitching edge. I'll try and link it. And so I'm going back in. This is cute little stars. So we're going back in, and I'm going to do around the edge. Line it up. Put it down. Ooh. And give it a second or two. Yeah. Yoo-hoo. All right, so I'll finish off the edges. There, that's better. I like that. Okay, I think the front's good for now. May come back to that, we'll see. So let's go to the back and see what we've got going on. What should we do? Gather up some things here. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do on this one is just add some more wilderness. Oh, you do have to press hard to get enough glue on your stamp with all that detail. And I think I got it. And then I'm gonna just put this here. Put it straight down. I'm gonna buy one of those stamping platform dealies. Probably pretty well worth it if you do some of this stuff. I don't usually make junk journals, so this is new to me. So I'm glad you were here to I hope you're having as much fun as me. All right, so we'll take that off. Oh, that's gorgeous. I wonder if I should do more down here. I think I'll put a word in there. All right, let's find a word. Okay, so basically I'm choosing from 2 different font types for my letter stamps. And I thought I could go with something straight on, but I'm kind of thinking I'm liking that font. Maybe not there, but maybe I could put one like that on there. Just gotta fit it so that you're gonna be able to read it. So I'm thinking come back to the front because I just thought on the back I really like this. All right, so let's do that one. Well, there you go. Changed my mind again. I'm going to put this bit of writing, kind of like a typewriter text. I'm going to put that on here because it fits pretty darn nice. All right, and it does. It looks great. Okay, so then we'll do the back with something. Let me think a second. What should we put? Okay, decided. Going to put those little stars. Those are cute. Gonna put those little stars again from the front. We had them here around the border. Gonna put them up here and center that a little bit. Just put a strip across. Not all the way. I found the perfect little one to go right up here. I think it'll go right like that. And up and wipe. I was trying to remember to wipe them. Wipe the stamps. Sometimes there's glue on there and that's really bad. Okay, so and then I've got some of these little stars that I thought would be real cute here and there. I like that. Part of a star over there and a big star up there. Okay, so well, that's it. That's different. On vellum. It's all with that proper ink, and it's not too much. I might put something on here because I don't know. We'll see how this continues to dry. And there we go. So that's just simple, a little bit more decked out. Let's just take a minute and then we'll do the envelope. So I printed these labels off of another digital kit. So I cut the labels out and inked the edges of the ones I'm going to need. So I went through the stamps and decided that I would use that and that on here for now. I'll get those stamped on. So I didn't want to use this one again because that's on the card. So this little stamp can go to the side, but I will put this one in. It's the buddy. And that little hat seems to fit pretty good right there. I'm trying to stay off the tag because it's a next layer and it doesn't print as well. It prints different, like you can see there. So I just print that little guy on there, and yeah, we're happy with that so far. There it is, right under my nose. So I'm going to mask it right there. Okay. I'll put this away first. I'm trying to learn from that mistake. I spilled a big pile over there the other day of the blue because I wasn't careful with this powder. So I try and put it away just after I use it. First thing, put that away before you move on. So I do. So now we're going to take this off of here. And that's what we get. And I'm going to go and throw this into the water right away because it's got the Versa powder on there. All right, so I'll wash that all off nice and good. Stained from ink, but there's no other stuff on there, so it's still good to go. Got to take care of these things. All right, so I'm just going to fancy this up a little bit. Get rid of the excess that we don't need, so I can actually see the stars. Got all kind of Christmas movies on. I love them. I watched them all. I love animation. Actually, that other stuff that's around doesn't really matter because it just looks like stardust. So I'm not going to worry about this too much. But I do want to see some absolute stars. Okay, so I'm going to heat emboss that. And then I'll show you what happens when I return. So there you go. I like it. It's got a little bit of a texture to those stars. Okay, so next we're going to stamp the Santa sleigh right through here. Okay, so this is what I decided to go with. It's an archival ink as well. I like the big ones for stamping a lot of the time, but the colors are all dark. Hickory Smoke, Ground Espresso, I don't know what that black is, and what's that other one? Black Soot and Vintage Photo. So they're all dark and they're not what I want, but I like the one with a bit of a red for Santa sleigh. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to show you how it turns out. 2 seconds. So here we go. Jesus, don't move. Oh, you gotta say a little prayer when you go to stick one of those babies down. Okay, so I don't know if that color is quite what I was hoping for. We'll see. So let that soak in. So the other thing that I was going to say is it's important to use this waterproof ink because this is an envelope. These envelopes are getting mailed, right? These are the real thing. They're just decorated. So, okay, I know that's where I miss a lot. So I'm going to push this one down good all over. All right, I don't know if those glasses are doing any good. Let's go. Yeah, another one. Yay. Success again. So let's think of what else we want to put on here. Okay, so here goes. Ding, ding, ding. Let's put them right about here. Just the tops of the trees. And lift. And again. Rinse and repeat. So, we'll put a couple more here. And we're good. Try and get some second generation if I can. Nope. All right, so that's used up. So there we go. So I decided to make a bit of a moon mask. I don't know how well that's going to turn out. But just adding a little bit of darker. Ooh, I'm making my white stars. I can shine them up, I think, later. Because I can use water. Oh, I don't know. Well, let's go with that. Anyway, so here we go. Let's do these edges. So it's like nice and aged. Okay, and yeah. Again, a success. I love that. So I put them all around the edge of the envelope, like Christmas lights in a window. I'm gonna take a chance and do the bottom ones again. And then I went around the edges again with the sepia ink, just to add a little more. And fade that bottom in a bit. Okay, so a little more decoration. So I decided to put on the back a string of lights at the top, all the way across the top of the envelope. So that's what that looks like. Mess there. Clean that up. What is that from? Okay, so next we will think of what else needs to go in the front here. Let's turn that over and carry on. So I found a little stamp. It's got, I think it's a pine cone and some boughs, Christmas tree boughs. Anyway, I thought it might look kind of cute. Ooh, what do you think? It's a little bit flourishy, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let's think next. Some words, maybe? Let's think here. So I stamped "Have yourself a merry little Christmas" right there. And I will add some stars. Okay, so here's the front of the envelope. Tag to write the name. So I'm going to put the stamp. Archival ink, so it's waterproof. And this is the back. Oh, I forgot on the front we got a little string of Christmas lights around. Okay. And those are on the back. More light. Light at Christmas is represented in the Christmas tree bulbs. Wow. And solstice Return, looking for the light, coming back to the light. And there is Mr. Santa Claus. Dun, dun. Right, so that is the envelope. I might do a little, probably not. I kind of like it like that. Even like that, I like it like that. So I'm going to just put this card that we made. There's the front. Pretty simple. It's the printable digital. Added a little bit of glitter frost and stamp around the edges. And on the back is a piece of vellum. Ooh, I see the way it dried on here. I don't mind that because of that antique look. Yes. So, stamped on vellum. Here goes Santa again. And snowflakes and the snowman. Guess on the front we did. These are from the same stamp set from Tim Holtz. So that is the little elfie guy and the snowman. So, have yourself a merry little Christmas. And that will go in here. Look at that. I like it. I might put something right there. I like it. I'm going to go with that. So, this took a little longer than I thought it was going to take, but I hope you enjoyed. And you stuck through and you got inspired and you'll do something like this. Or take some of the ideas away or the helpful tips like washing your stencils. Okay, so have a very Merry Christmas and deck the halls.